AI is here and it is getting better every day. All the frontier labs are launching stuff every freaking day. I'm not here to fearmonger you. I'm here to get you up to speed to reality that things are changing and things are moving fast. If you're still learning DSA, HTML, CSS, JavaScript and you are only learning that, then you will be left behind for sure because things are moving at a very fast pace. If you are someone who is not wasting your time doom scrolling and you are actually following people on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and you know about things like OpenClaw, you know about things like Claude, Claude Cover, Claude Code and other tools which came out recently, then you are at least on the right path. And if you don't know about all this, you should start learning about these things from today. If you are a student or an early working professional and you want to learn how you can start earning money online using these AI tools or using AI to actually build stuff which people want, then you have landed on the right video. Hi guys, I'm Nishant. Chahar. I've built multiple startups. I've sold one to a company. I have grown the other one to more than 1 crore revenue in a year. And now I'm building the third one. And I'm using AI tools every day. And I've also built multiple side projects. My current team and also a lot of live users are using them. A few years back, if you had to launch an app or if you had to launch a website, then you need to know a few basic things like designing, coding, marketing. But in today's era, you have your best friend, which is AI, which can actually help you design, build and ship products. You don't have to think of all these things. The only thing that you need to think about is a good idea. And I'm telling you, good ideas are not super complex. Good ideas are very basic and people just build them to solve real problems, and that is it. If you can figure out a real problem and solve it and bridge that gap, then you can actually start earning money online. We'll be talking about 5 projects which you can start building. This will give you an idea how you can find ideas and start building them. We'll be using Replit. I'll be showing you how you can actually build apps using Replit and even publish them so that real users can use it. AI has removed the execution barrier. If you are doing BCA, BBA, if you are doing marketing, if you are doing anything, you can actually build apps and ship them. Not just for computer science students, and you don't need a team to do that now. And the opportunity right now is not complex AI workflows or complex AI tools. You can just solve a very simple problem which a lot of people have, charge like 100 rupees per month, and you can earn tons of money through it. So the first question is, what actually qualifies as a gap? If people are already paying for something worse and you can improve the experience by 2, 3, 4, 5x, then there is a gap in the market and you feel this should have already existed, but when you actually go and try to search for it, you don't find it. That is the gap. I found 5 of those gaps. You can actually go to Product Hunt or you can join multiple Reddit communities to actually figure out what problems people are facing and how can you solve them. Or if something is working, just copy paste it. That is it. Let's start with the first one. It's an AI testimonial machine. What does it mean? So what is currently happening? Whenever you onboard a client and you deliver something, you need their feedback or their testimonial so that your profile can grow. If you're a freelancer or if you are an agency owner, if you have your own website or an app where you can push all these testimonials. The first problem is they don't know what to write, right? And to solve this, you ask them a few questions and then you put everything in ChatGPT and ask it to convert it into a testimonial. But this is a long workflow and then you actually add it to the code and push it. To solve this, what we can do is we can create a web app with a few questions which your client will fill. Either they can speak to it or they can type it. Once that is done, AI will understand, convert that into a proper testimonial and also a widget that you can add in your website with just a single line of code so that you don't have to change anything or code it out. So it is very simple. You can charge anywhere from $5 to $15 depending upon where your customer segment lies. It is very boring, but it is very profitable. So this is one of the ideas. Let's first build this, then we'll walk through the other 4 too. I have opened Replit. You can just go to replit.com and log in. If you use the link in the description, you'll get $10 free credits. I've written the prompt: build a testimonial collection web app called Proof Pilot. Core flow will be a business owner shares a unique link with their client. The client lands on the website, exactly 3 questions. What problem were you trying to solve before working with us? What was the result or the outcome you got? And who would you recommend us to and why? Each question has a text area, minimum character 30, maximum 300, shows a live character count and also has an option to speak. After submission, send the 3 answers to Claude via the Anthropic API, and this is the system prompt that we want. You are an expert copywriter specializing in social proof. Take the 3 raw customer answers and transform them into a single polished testimonial, 60 to 100 words. It must sound authentic and specific, not corporate. Keep the client's voice, but improve clarity and flow. Output only the testimonial, nothing else. Then we will get the embeddable widget. After the testimonial is generated, show the business owner the polished testimonial in a preview text, a copy widget. But the copy is a self-contained HTML snippet. Let's convert into a React snippet that they can paste anywhere, which is a JavaScript snippet which they can paste anywhere. The widget snippet should render with a clean card, testimonial text, verified, blah blah blah. Works without any external dependencies, pure HTML and CSS. It must be an embeddable React component. Dashboard, simple, very clean dashboard, all collected testimonials, copy button for the widget, and a toggle button to mark testimonial as featured or not. And it should be clean, minimal, professional. Primary color we have given, font we have given. It should be mobile responsive because most of the users will be on mobile. No login required for client submission portal. Owner authentication via 4-digit code sent via local storage. Let's remove this for now. We don't want any login for now. No login for the dashboard. For the demo, we'll add authentication later. Use React for the front end. All testimonials stored in memory for this demo. Anthropic API call from the server side. This will be done by Replit itself, and Express endpoint at API generation. Let's turn on the plan mode first and let it plan. So recently Replit launched their Agent 4, which does everything from designing to coding. You can build apps, you can build so many things with just single prompt. You can build your launch video and the presentation as well. So it is answering. I know now I have a clear picture of what you want me to build. Let me set up the Anthropic AI integration and plan the tasks. So Replit also integrates LLM directly. You don't have to give your API key, and it will charge directly from the credits that you have. So it's proof pilot, a testimonial collection app, a client facing submission 3 question, voice input with AI transcription, character count, AI powered testimonial generation via Claude, an embedded React widget, a simple owner's dashboard, view, copy and feature, the testimonial, blah blah blah, no login API, no API key needed on your end, usage is built with Replit credits. As I said, let's see, this is the plan which is created, a full stack app, proof pilot. Out of scope is authentication for now, persistent database, we'll store everything in memory. It has created all the steps, and I think let's start building. So Replit is building now and our app is done. It took me like 30 minutes to build this. This is the landing page, and landing page is actually pretty awesome. As you can see, this was built using Replit. This was the design. If we'll go back, as you can see, this was our design which Replit created. And this is the final landing page that we have, and it looks really cool. I love the landing page. We can improve it for sure, but I'll give this 7 on 10 for sure. We can get it to 10 on 10, but yeah. And this is the app is also ready. We will check it out. Click on the dashboard. This is the dashboard. As you can see, we can click on the code. It is adding the code. Yeah, it is creating a JavaScript code for us, which will render, and we can also collect testimonials, as you can see with this, by just sharing this. My name is Nishant. I'm the CEO at Miles. What challenges were you facing? I don't know. Something. Answers are too short. Will it do something? Will it process? It will process, but what will be the testimonial? I am unable to write this testimonial. The client's answer to all the 3 questions are random meaningless keystroke. There are no actual information. But yeah, it is working. It is working. It created. It also updated the verified this, and we can just copy. So yeah, it works. And so if you want to build apps, definitely check out Replit. It is amazing. It does the job. While Replit is building the UI, let's talk about the project number 2. Second one is niche job boards. What does that mean? For example, if you have a Discord server and if you are a YouTuber or if you are a business owner and you want to hire, how do you hire right now? So what you can do is you can create a dashboard for these users where they can post their job openings and people who want to work remotely can actually submit their applications directly on this dashboard. And these jobs are not your normal software engineering jobs. These are very specific niche jobs. For example, I want someone to manage my Discord. I want someone to post for me on LinkedIn. So the tasks are very specific and there is no actual job description for this, and I will call these gigs. So this is something which is happening right now. There are so many small gigs which people want to hire for, and there is a payout for each task or per day. But it is very tough to hire these people. So what do we want to do? We want to build a niche job board builder. So everyone can build their own job boards and share that and then track their applications inside that job board. Currently, if someone wants to do it, they will use Webflow, Airtable, Stripe, Zapier, and they will also need a developer to build all that. And it will easily cost them $200 per month, which is equivalent to 20,000 rupees. So what you can do is you can build a drag and drop job board builder where people can come create their own job boards and publish it so that they don't need to have multiple services. So you can just charge them $10 to $15 per job board. So who is going to buy this? I think agency owners, freelancers, creators, these are the niche that you should target, and even early stage startup founders who do not want to spend too much money and too much time to actually put jobs out there. So as you can see, it has created the UI for us, proof pilot. It has also added a logo. This is the design. This is the published testimonial. I do not like this. So this is the canvas feature of Replit's Agent 4. If I want to edit anything, I can edit it directly. As you can see, I can mark this and I can type it here. The verified via proof pilot is not looking good. So I can actually do this. I can draw. I can mark like this. So it is a canvas. Once I have selected it, I'll ask Replit agent to change it and it will change the design. Check the comments and update. Also create a landing. We'll create a landing page with a different agent. And done. Also, you can create multiple agents. Multiple agents will work simultaneously. So I also want to create a landing page for our website. Use a mix of multiple fonts to make it look attractive. Also, the pricing would be $5 per month and annual plan. So now I have spun up another agent. It will also create the website design for us. You can have multiple agents, and I did not give it context about the whole app because Replit has internal context. So I do not have to give context to each agent that I create. They share context, so you do not have to explain things once you have done. So for example, I have added the pricing here. It will update the context, and when we are building our presentation or our launch video, it will incorporate these changes. So the third one is a screenshot to PRD app. When you are creating your own apps or when you are working at a company as a product manager, but you take a lot of screenshots and you need to create a PRD, which is a product requirement document, which you then give to a software engineer or a designer to create the design or the app or make the changes in the app that you already have built. So it is a very tedious task. I have also done this when I was working on my startups, and even now when I'm working at Miles. You take screenshots and then you type out what the PRD actually is, and writing PRD is very, very boring. So what we will do is we can just take a screenshot, put it in the app with all the context about your app which is already there. It will take the things which you want to change and convert it into a detailed product requirement document. And a product requirement document has user stories, edge cases, and acceptance criteria. It will all be done by a single screenshot. Here, I think create a public facing marketing landing page. Yeah, let's start building. So as you can see, it has improved the design a bit. So this is the new testimonial that we have. And this is the dashboard that we have. So in Replit now you also have a task board where you can create multiple tasks and each task will be done by your agent. Now in Replit you also have a task board where there are multiple segments, drafts, active, ready and done. The done space, and like you can create multiple agents simultaneously which will work on different things. Once our landing page is done, we can actually create a video for our launch using Replit itself. So who is your target customer if you're building the screenshot to PRD app? You'll be selling this to product managers and your solo builders, because now even for AI you need to have a good PRD so that the final output of the app is what you actually wanted. So writing PRDs are really important in the AI era because it gives the most context to your AI agent to actually build the app for you. So you can add one more step to this where you can ask the LLM to convert the PRD into a AI agent ready PRD, and people will be paying you $10 to $15 per month for this, because so many builders are out there who want to build their apps. So as you can see, our landing page is also ready. It is also using the same design aesthetics that we already have, and it looks pretty good. But I don't see images in this, so I'll ask Replit to add more images. So if you think about this from screenshot to PRD, you will see that it should have existed, but it does not. So you can build this one. Now let's move to the fourth project idea that we have, which is a cold outreach personalizer. What does it mean? What does it do? So when you are a solo builder or when you are working on a startup or you are a salesperson, what you do is you create personalized messages for people when you are reaching out to them, and it is very tedious. I've done this. You have to understand what a person does, then create a message personalized specifically for them, and it takes a lot of time. What you can do is you can just ask for a CSV or an Excel file with the LinkedIn profile of that person. Your agent will scrape through the LinkedIn profile, get more data about them and convert it into a personalized message for people. So this is very simple, and you can charge anywhere from $40 to $50 per month for this project, because people are spending at least an hour on a profile to understand what they do, to create a good personalized email, follow-ups and things like that. But once you have your product ready, this will be done in like 5 minutes. And the last one is AI meeting action items. What does it mean? You can just paste the transcript of a meeting, or you can just upload the meeting recording. What AI will do is it will understand what was discussed in the meeting, convert it into action items and tell which action item belongs to which person, and just then you can add multiple other integrations as well, that you can email that particular person with the task and the action item they have to do. And no one else needs to sign up. You don't need 10 subscription in a team. You can just use one subscription and get things done. So which are the apps you want to build? If you liked the video, do click the like button. If you want to try out Replit, the link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you.